Hi guys, Spartan765 here today. Today I'm doing a video response to a viewer I actually saw in person a couple days ago. I was down in Texas for a wedding and actually had about 8 people walk up to me and ask me, "Hey, are you Spartan765?" I talked to a few of them, and one that I actually had about an hour-long conversation with actually at the wedding asked me my opinions of open carry. And any of you who've actually followed my videos know my opinion of open carry. But I'm going to go over it again. And this particular person, was anti-open carry, very anti-open carry, and kind of on concealed carry. This particular person was an Afghanistan veteran, and he said that if I saw someone just openly carrying a weapon, it would just freak me out. Okay, well that's, some people over there have, they don't like seeing people with weapons after they've been over there, and that's understandable from what they went through. But we're not talking about veteran experience and then being anti-open carry or pro-carry. We're talking about open carry, concealed carry in general, and why would you open carry or why would you concealed carry? Now this person stated that, first off I'm going to say, he said, well, carry, do you think you could actually, if someone, like let's say he brought up a movie theater shooting. He goes, well, if you were in a movie theater and you were sitting there watching the movie and some crazy guy came in and started shooting, do you think you could actually pull your gun and shoot that bad guy? Yes. If someone walked into a movie theater when I was watching a movie and some psychopath just started shooting people or shooting in general, I would not hesitate in the slightest to pull my weapon and take that guy down, because that bad guy obviously shooting would be threatening my life and everyone else's life, and I wouldn't hesitate to pull my weapon and fire. And he's like, well, do you think you could really do that? How do you know you could really do that in that situation? It's like, well, when it comes to fight or flight, I've never been in a situation where I've had to pull my weapon, thank God, I hope I never am, but in a situation like that, I would do whatever I could do in my power to stop that bad guy from hurting me or any innocent people. And this guy goes, open carry, see people with a gun and it freaks me out. It's like, well, okay, well, if someone's respectively open carrying in a holster, obviously they're not a threat. Bad guys don't open carry guns. In Texas, as it stands, until January 1st, concealed carry only, open carry of long guns is legal. And this guy just gets freaked out if he sees people open carry long guns. It's like, open carry of long guns is common. I was down there for 3 days for a wedding. I was in San Antonio, and I was in Austin, and I was in Bourne, Texas. And in San Antonio, I saw about 4 or 5 people open carrying long guns. It didn't bother me the slightest. I saw a couple at the Alamo, or around the Alamo. And I saw a couple when we were doing on the boardwalk. There's the river walk there. I didn't get any, wasn't really close to any of them, but I could see them from a distance that they were carrying, obviously, a rifle or shotgun. Didn't bother me in the slightest. And this person also said that he didn't like the fact that people can just open carry or carry a gun or without like extensive training. And it's like, okay, you know what? It's your right to carry a gun per the Constitution. The right to keep, which is own, and bear, which is carry arms. It's your right to carry. Now, I do think that people, if you're going to carry a gun, you should be trained. You should be very familiar, and you should be adequately proficient with your firearm. Don't get me wrong. I don't think you should be choosing to carry a firearm if you just go and buy a gun off the rack and you've never fired it and carry it. That's just stupidity. Now, and he was against open carry because he thought somebody could maybe take it off you or scare the shit out of people. It's like, okay, you don't open carry for a fashion statement. You don't open carry to intimidate. You open carry a handgun for the sole fact of self-protection. And some people are anti-open carry, some people are anti-concealed carry. Now, I open carry in the summer because it's comfortable. But the one downside to open carry is you have to constantly be situationally aware. Not that you shouldn't be situationally aware when you're concealed carrying. It's just non-stop. You have to be situationally aware all the time of your surroundings everywhere. Now with concealed carry, I mean, you have to be situationally aware, but not to the extent that you do when you're open carrying. And like I said, I'm not getting into a debate over open versus concealed. That's different video, different, there's tons of videos on there for YouTube for that. This is just basically a response to that viewer, that I think there's nothing wrong with open carry as long as it's done properly. I mean, if you open carry, you should carry in at least a level 1 retention holster, and I'm excluding passive retention as a level. So you should either have a belt snap or a button or some type of active retention, at least level 1 for open carry. That's my personal opinion. And I only open carry with a retention holster. Open carrying in a level 0 Uncle Mike's nylon holster is a joke. Don't do it. Not only could someone take your gun, which there's wasn't any documented cases that I could find of an open carrier being disarmed, or excluding law enforcement, obviously. I couldn't find one case of an open carrier having his gun taken from him, but still carrying in a level 0 holster. Now, I'm not talking about level 1 passive Kydex holsters. I'm talking about level 1 or level 0, like those crappy little Uncle Mike's nylon holsters you can get. Don't carry one of those if you're going to open carry. It's just stupid. But yeah, this person, like I said, was very, very anti-open carry. And I think that, no, open carry does not scare people. I've open carried for 3.5 years, and I have not had anyone seem frightened or walk the other way or get the cops called on me. I open carry very respectively. I have a nice shirt on, or a nicer shirt, and I have my shirt tucked in, I look presentable. And that's one of the biggest things with, not scaring people with open carry. Now, if you go open carry and you have a wife beater shirt on and it's just half flopped over the gun or whatever, yeah, you're probably going to draw a little bit more attention to yourself. If you're going to open carry, pretty much use common sense. That's just pretty much my thought on that. But pretty much my overall reaction to this person was, he just kept talking and talking and talking, and I could hardly say a word because he just kept talking and talking and talking and talking. And it's like, you know what? Naturally, there's going to be people out there from all walks of life that are maybe pro-carry or pro-anti-carry, or no, anti-carry, I mean not pro-anti, that didn't make any sense, but anti-carry. And, whatever. Everybody has the right to their own opinion. But my opinion is, if you have a gun and you feel comfortable carrying a gun, carry it. And like I said, if you don't think that you could pull the trigger on a bad guy trying to kill you or trying to kill someone around you, or you couldn't use your gun to protect yourself, you don't think you could pull the trigger, you should not be carrying a damn gun to begin with. Okay, a gun, like I said, is not a fashion statement. It's not meant to intimidate. It is for self-defense and self-defense alone. If you don't think you could use that weapon because you don't think you could shoot a bad guy that was trying to kill you or your family or a friend in your immediate vicinity, you should not be carrying a weapon at all. And that's my thought on it. Anyway, comments, questions, send me a message, Spartan765 out.